Ron P, the OG here with some prize picks. Today's date is 4/27/2022. It's a Wednesday. If you haven't liked this channel, go ahead and like it. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. First, let's start with a brief recap from yesterday. We went 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1. We had one push. So yesterday on the video, I gave you 3 players on the video. Herbert Jones, over 21 fantasy points. He barely got over. I think he had like 21.4 fantasy points. I knew he was going to be tight. Hey, but that's a little close right there. I gave you Max Strus for Miami. Shortly after I gave you Max Strus, he was on around 3 p.m. Central Time. He was listed on Prizepicks. I noticed after I shot the video and loaded the video, they had removed Max Strus from fantasy point options. I think it's because they got word that Jimmy Butler wasn't going to play. But I liked him even if Jimmy Butler played. So Strus went over. I hope you got him in time. The one I lost on, I'm very disappointed I lost on, is Dillon Brooks. His projection was 26. He only got like 19.8. Didn't have a real bad game. I want to blame it on his turnovers, but he only had 2 turnovers. That really didn't affect him. He just didn't give us the fantasy point production that I expected. And he was one of my core picks in a lot of my plays. So not a great day for me because I had Dillon Brooks in a lot of my core plays. 2 more players that I gave the Patreon members were DeAndre Ayton, over 1.5 free throws. He hit 3. Pretty much felt very confident in this because Phoenix went out of their way to complain about fouls in the previous game, and they got their calls this game. And my last player was from MLB, Milwaukee pitcher Brandon Woodruff. He had a prop of 6. He was going against Pittsburgh, who is terrible against right-handed pitchers. But he didn't go over, he didn't go under. He got 6, and that was a push. So that's just a slight recap from yesterday. I'm going to come back with today's picks here shortly. Everybody, back with the picks. Ron P, the OG here. I'm looking at 4 players that I like tonight. 2 of the players are from the same team, so you can't use both of those players in your prize picks play. So the first player I'm looking at is Jordan Poole. His prop on the night is 30. I kind of leaning toward the over on this. Steph Curry looks like he's going to start tonight. Looks like they may start a small lineup with Jordan Poole starting, but his projection of minutes is 36 in a lot of places that I see. And I think his fantasy points are going to still be over 30, well over 30. That's what I'm seeing tonight. So I like his prop of over 30. Second player I'm looking at is going to be Stephen Curry, but it's coming from the rebound section. His prop is 3.5 rebounds for tonight. See where is Steph at. Actually, it's at 2.5. No, I'm sorry. Steph should be 3.5 rebounds tonight. Yep, Steph is at 3.5. He's averaging 5 on the season, but as you can see in these playoffs, he's gotten 3 rebounds each game. I think he goes over that 3 tonight. He's starting tonight, and don't think these players don't look at the stats. He averages 5 during the season. He's going to try to average 5 during the playoffs. I think Steph goes over the 3.5 tonight on the rebounds. Third player I'm looking at is Brook Lopez, an assist. His prop is 0.5 for tonight. His assist he's went over 3 of the last 5 in 3 of the playoff games against Chicago. The first playoff game against Chicago, looks like he didn't have any assists, but he had 1, 1, and 2. I'll Brook Lopez has to do is get 1 assist for the night. I mean, it's just that's an open pass out to Grayson Allen or a cutting Greek freak. So I think he goes over 0.5. I think he gets at least 1 assist for the night. So I like Brook Lopez in the over 0.5 assists for the night. The last player I'm looking at is in the fantasy points section, but you could probably take him in any category you want. I like him in his over 27.5 points. He may go over on rebounds. He may go over on assists. The reason is Caruso and Zach LaVine are out tonight. His fantasy point projection or his fantasy point prop is 44. I think he goes over that tonight. He's going to be asked to make plays. He can do it. He will do it. His usage with those two guys off the floor is around 38%. I like DeMar to have a huge game tonight. They're going to lose tonight, but DeMar is a baller, and he's going to go out balling. So I like DeMar DeRozan over the 44 fantasy points for the night. So those are 4 picks that I like for the night. Go ahead and hit that like button. This stuff ain't easy. Getting all this research together and giving it to you guys for free. Come on, ahead. Go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Now, that would be greatly appreciated. More subscribers, the better things get. So if you haven't done those 2 things, go ahead and do it. Like and subscribe. That's all I have for today. Until the next video, this is Ron P, the OG. Peace.